fighting out of the red corner and representing Bull and Bear BJJ. Please help me welcome Brian Davis. And his opponent, representing Gracie, Raleigh, Jake Panella.
We have a double debut here.
All right. Yeah, you're letting Sensei Carl tackle this one, I see in the corner.
He's been working a lot of judo with Jake, so I figured I'd give him the honors.
I need to go to my DMs because Sensei Carl sent me some info on all the Gracie guys today.
Oh, yeah?
To give me some notes, absolutely. And I really much appreciate him for that. He
Carl.
described Jake as a blue belt bandit. What does that mean in your gym?
There's a blue belt chat that none of us are on.
Okay.
And it's apparently just a large meme chat, but they call themselves the Blue Belt Bandits. And they like to rile up Daniel Branch.
I can see the judo look there for
He's
Jake.
looking for it.
Yeah, you can see him just grabbing a bunch of material on the back there, trying to work his way over to that belt, get under the hip.
He needs to circle, pull, get that movement, right? Because that's where a lot of these throws will come out, is by generating that stepping.
Yeah, I know that you went on your own judo journey. You're still on it.
Look for his own judo throw.
That was a nice. What do they call that one, Andrew?
That's Yoko Otoshi?
Oh, no. Okay.
Yoko Otoshi.
Gotcha.
Side drop.
Side drop. Yoko Otoshi.
It's a general term basically used for any sacrifice throw to the side.
Oh, I know Jake. Jake competed at Tap Cancer Out against my student, and he hit some beautiful collar throws in that match. So I think that might have been before he got his blue belt.
See, he goes for the. Is he going for it? He got the belt grip. This is very. It's dangerous to allow this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if you know in advance your opponent is a judo guy, this is one of the things that you would look to avoid.
There it is. Oh!
And another counter throw from Brian Davis.
That was a beautiful attempt. Honestly, it missed the follow through.
Some judo action on display for both guys there, and yeah, high level stand up in the gi. I mean, for this level of competitor, and we see Panella's on that triangle. Man,
using it to sweep.
Brian's movement is he's quick, agile, position to position. You see him hitting that leg weave. He's trying to break Panella down.
Needs to clear that foot off the hip. Great back step.
Good back step by Panella. These guys are having an awesome match in the gi.
Brian has good elbow position.
I was just about to say the same thing. The
frames
frames are
position.
great. You don't want them getting any higher, right?
But he gave a look at Turtle there. He's trying to use Turtle to get out, it looks like.
Fundamental jiu-jitsu on display.
And
for
he did a good
Panella.
job.
Yeah.
He did a good job. Jake wasn't able to cover the hips.
Jake
looking for this high step, though.
Jake is doing all the textbook correct responses.
Honestly, a blue belt, if you're not used to people high stepping like that, it can be very frustrating. Just very simple stand, pull your foot out. He's doing a good job at passing. He needs to make the jump from the legs to the head. He's not able to convert.
Whoa!
And he just kind of
with the reverse hook grip, almost like he was trying to set up an Eminari roll. Brian Davis hits that sweep. I think he caught Panella off balance, off guard.
He did
already.
with that belt grip and a beautiful back step again.
Panella's
He's
good at that back step
ripping these back steps right now. But again, this grip is frustrating Jake. He doesn't know what to do against this. He's looking for the roll through, but he can't do it with that ankle hooked like that. And I don't think I think that's what's throwing him off here. That's why he went to bottom position.
Again, Brian's setting up that sweep with that far leg.
He's hitting the back step, but then he's not able to clear that grip on his ankle.
Which ends him back here again. It's like a vicious cycle.
Well, there's no grip now, so now would be the time to go.
Seated belly up guard for Brian Davis. He's going to use it to get back to his feet. So far, a great match as we reach the 4-minute mark here.
It's a minute to points. Still some sub-only action to be had.
It can be so tough in the gi to get those quick finishes.
So Brian's shown that side drop twice, right? Using it especially as a counter off of when Jake attempts and fails. What I would like to see from Jake is just follow through, really. He's had 2 good attempts, He's just not following through.
And now we're switching to the single leg. Look out, guys. Nice save there.
What was interesting about that, he was driving in. He could have easily just pulled him and changed direction on that. Because he had that leg hiked up really well.
Maybe Brian's been training for ADCC.
What?
Maybe he's been training for
Yeah.
ADCC. He's practicing finishing his takedowns.
He was looking for a table. There was no table over there, though. So that's why he stopped. He was looking for a table to put him on.
Both guys controlling belt grips on each other.
Okay. Overhook, first tight waist. Needs to commit through the throw. Whoever goes to throw needs to commit.
Panella just circling him back to the middle of the mat. It looks like he's looking for the Harai Goshi.
Dude, it was there.
All right, cool. I know a little judo too. I know what some of the moves are called.
I mean, there was the room for it, right?
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the wrist control, right? That's what they. I mean, I took one judo seminar from Carl. I know that.
And again, look at all that space. Look at that space.
There
it is. See, I don't know why he was hesitating. I think the first one he got jammed a little bit on, so he was hesitating a little bit more. But
that was
points are alive. So
that was not a. He stepped through way deeper this time.
He went deeper.
He committed harder, and he got a bigger lift from the kick.
That was good. I mean, it looked like he was surprised at how easily he went down when he sent it.
Well, when you're learning that move, that's one of the hardest elements to really grasp is how you kick the leg up instead of just tripping them. It's a different mechanic.
So no pass points yet. He needs to solidify here.
Yeah,
there's
and Brian
the pass
still
points.
Got he did still have a weirdo grip.
Looking for the
yeah.
So for some reason, step over seems to be our gym's
step over choke. Yeah,
dude, for some reason, Brandon's been showing it a bunch recently.
Carl told me that in his notes. He was like,
a bunch of people go for these step overs right now.
Step over choke.
Brian did a nice little job of overhooking, like getting over the crossface.
Brian's good with the frames. His frames are usually always in a good spot to defend.
He's doing a good job of staying safe. Now, the way you get to that step over choke is knee on belly first. You go knee on belly first, then they turn on their side, then you get a solid step over.
We're having some problems with the clock, it seems. Yeah, we're having some problems with the clock. There's about 2 minutes
a minute
left in
50 remaining. Minute 50 remaining.
And Brian's going to sweep, it looks like.
So was there? I don't think there was a guard.
Oh, yeah, because he was in half.
Yep. Or I think he was in side control, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But he has to be careful. Here comes the pass attempt.
Wow, Panella's going to use it to get back on top. Now he's watched that arm on the knee on belly.
Now that was a sweep.
And Brian Davis with some points on the board as well. 2-3 here.
He's trying to get that right leg out for the close.
And we've got to be winding down to short time here.
A minute 15 remaining.
That was the longest 45 seconds of my life, apparently.
Going for the ankle lock.
With a minute left on the clock, Brian's looking to
Jake needs to
this.
stand. He's trying to
You can
counter.
see Randy coaching from the crowd.
You got it. You got to turn away from the foot to try to stand.
Everybody in that Gracie Raleigh corner is doing the same thing, where they're just all pointing.
Go the other way. Stand up on your foot. There you go. 45 seconds.
With Panella up on 3. Brian needs another sweep. He needs to finish or get to a strong position.
And there's another
that
pass.
Back step pass seems like
that was the
nail
last
in the coffin.
That was the last attempt for Brian. 30 seconds remaining.
Oh, and there's the mount, and that is a death sentence in this match, it feels like.
Another exciting positional battle.
Yeah, it had to come down to that. They were too evenly matched in the stand-up for the most part, and when it came to the ground time, when it came down to the ground time, they were time.
That is time.
And that is it. Time is expired here with Jake Panella ending up on top with about 9 points. We lost the clock a little bit into that one. But it would seem that because we didn't have a clock on display, the coaches were a little confused, but that was indeed Jake Panella.
And your winner representing Gracie, Raleigh, Jake